This is a bit different, guys. Wanted to do a little bit of a live stream before I went to bed. Wanted to talk about just a little bit more. I want to really talk about the earthly mother, Pachamama, as much as I can. So when I have free time, I want to do these little, readings of just expanding upon more information. So you guys can look at this afterward. It's just a bit easier than making a video. So you guys can follow along. Um, we're gonna be in book one of the Essene Gospel, and we're on page like 27 or so. I'll start in like 1 minute. Not gonna be on long. I just wanted to do this real quick. I also got my I got my court case tomorrow, but I should get the charges dropped, and then I'm gonna hit them police officers where it hurts. So hold up, let me show you guys. We're right there. The gift of life in the humble grass. So that's where we're gonna be reading from. May peace be with you. Shalom. May peace be with you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. It was in the month of Thibet, when the earth was covered with shoots of young grass after the rains, and the covering of emerald green and the covering of emerald green was tender as the fine down of a baby chick. And it was on a bright, sun-filled morning that Matzah gathered the new brothers of the elect round about him, that they may hear with their ears and understand with their hearts the teachings of their fathers, even as it was taught to Enoch of old. So the teachings of the earth, the teachings of living at one with the earth, with Pachamama and stuff like that. This is stuff that's very, very ancient. Living without the earth, not really respecting the earth, that's what the wicked really did, and that's what we started to do after our various captivities. So this is our true religion. This is what we really need to go back to. But you guys already know this for those on my channel. His love endures forever, indeed. Yes, it does. And if you guys are now coming in, we're in the Essene Gospel of Peace, book one. And I just wanted to do this little reading before I went to bed because I thought this was a nice reading. And Matzah sat beneath a gnarled and ancient tree, holding in his hands a small earthen pot, and in the pot was growing tender grass of wheat, the most perfect among all seeds-bearing herbs. And the tender grass within the pot was radiant with life, even as the grass and the plants which covered the hills far into the distant fields and beyond. And Matzah stroked the grass in the pot with his hands, even as gently as he would touch the head of a little child. And as it says in the books of remembrance, all these angels, they're very innocent, they're very childlike in their nature, you know. So you have to be, you have to treat them like you would treat a child, really, you know. And that's how the Messiah, that's how he dealt with them. It also says that's how our first father, that's how we dealt with the various, trees and grass and things. He would be a great protector, for them. Shalom, brother and family. Thank you for stopping by. Let's continue. And Matzah said, "Happy are you, sons of light, for you have entered into the deathless way, and you walk in the path of truth, even as did your fathers of old, who were taught by the great ones. With the eyes and eyes of the Spirit do you see and hear the sights and sounds of the kingdom of the earthly mother. The blue sky, where dwells the angel of air. The foaming river, where flows the angel of water, the golden light which streams from the angel of sun. And I tell you truly, all these are within you as well as without, for your breath, your blood, the fire of life within you are all one with the earthly mother. Now that connects with what we read the last few weeks, right? How everything in our body is within the earth. We truly connect with the earth in that way. Everything that's on the earth is within us. We are the earth. We are. But all of these and more, the precious gift of your earthly mother is the grass beneath your feet. Even that grass which you tread upon without thought, humble and meek, is the angel of earth. For she has no wings to fly, nor golden rays of light to pierce the mist. But great is her strength, and vast is her domain. For she covers the earth with her power, and without her the sons of men would be no more. For no man can live without the grass, the trees, and the plants of the earthly mother. For these are the gifts of the earth, of the angel of earth, to the sons of men. So that's something to definitely note. That isn't to say that you never step on grass. That isn't to say that, but like realize that you are doing it. Realize that you're walking on an angel. You know, a tree. That's an angel. Like you really have to look at these things like they're living organisms because they truly are, and always keep them in mind whenever you do something. Continuing. But now I speak to you of mysterious things, for I tell you truly, the humble grass is more than food for man and beasts. It hides its glory beneath a lowly aspect, as it was told of a ruler of old, that he visited the villages of his subjects, disguised as a beggar, knowing that they knowing they would tell many things to such a one, but would fall down in fear before their king. So does the humble grass hide its glory under its coat of humble green, and the sons of men walk on it, plow it, feed it to their beasts, but know not what secrets are hidden within it, even those secrets of everlasting life in the heavenly kingdoms. Now, it also talks about how you're supposed to really just literally eat grass from the field. Now, that's kind of hard today. Um, you know, at least in New York it is, but they have stuff like wheatgrass. Like people are, they're eating stuff like that because they're starting to figure out how rich grass is to literally eat. Like we could literally eat grass. And the parable that he just gave a parable of a king that's dressed like a beggar, right? A king that's dressed like a beggar, but then he unveils himself and then everyone bows down like, oh my God, it was the king all along, right? So that's how we're supposed to really understand how grass is. It's a humble angel because right now she's real low key. She's not making herself known, but eventually the day will come will where we will actually truly appreciate her, or we'll realize that we didn't appreciate her enough, you know. Shalom Ak. I love the grass. I do too. Thank you for stopping by. Pesticides, yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting at. So, but hey, maybe when we have our own land and we're cultivating it, it'll be a lot easier to do this. I just want to make people aware of this. Some of the things, even in the books of remembrance, like the high holy days and stuff, we it's hard to really keep that stuff. Um, at least it's hard for me to do it in my living situation. So instead, I use certain days as a day of remembrance of it. I use it as a day of prayer that I'll be able to do it in the future, right? And these are just one of the things that you can pray about. You can pray to the Most High, hey, like, can we have our own land so that we can partake in being able to eat, uh, you know, grass. I don't know how else to say that, but yeah, we can ask for stuff like that. when you ask for things, when you ask to do things in righteousness, that makes your prayer that much stronger, right? Because you're not doing it out of selfish motivations. You're doing it so that you can serve the earth better, or serve the Most High better, or what have you. You know, everything has to be based on compassion. You know, when you're really trying to pray for something, that is the strongest vibration. When you ask for things in compassion, that reaches the Most High. So if you're saying, hey, like, I want to eat healthy, not for me, but because I want to have a clear mind so that I could be nice to everybody, stuff like that. Like, when you base everything off of compassion, it makes everything stronger. It just does, right? Where's my wand, man? Do I have it? Is this it? Yeah. So my birch wand, I got it so that I can pray for. Let me give you this an example real quick, because there was a woman that was walking like up my street. I live in like the hood, right? So it's real hood up here. It's like crackheads and everything up here. But there was a woman that was walking with her child, right? And I think her child like picked up a toy after like he dropped it by accident, and he was walking back, and the mom literally slapped him in the face, bro, and started cussing him out. And then I heard the boy was just like, I'm just trying to get my toy. And then she was just, oh my gosh, like that broke my absolute heart, bro. It broke my heart. And I've not forgotten that. And I prayed tremendously for that child. But it's not just that child, it's a lot of different children, bro. So I literally got this one because birch is supposed to be the element of purification of children, of renewal. So that's why I got this wand. I got this wand, or this element, this piece of wood, to pray for that. I'm basing what I do off like out of compassion for others, right? If I'm praying for the nation of Israel, I'm praying out of compassion because I know that they're suffering, right? Or I'm praying for the earth, I'm having compassion for the earth because she's suffering. See, I don't pray for things that are self-serving, right? And that's the key. That's how your prayers get a lot stronger. So I just wanted to mention that, guys. Shalom, everyone. I'm sorry I didn't see that. Thank you for stopping by, bro. May peace be with you. Let's continue. Okay, we're talking about some grass right now, man. Let me see. But the sons of light will know what lies hidden in the grass. Excuse me. For it is given to them to bring comfort to the sons of men. Even so, we are taught by the earthly mother. With this little handful of wheat. Oh, sorry, guys. I got the burps. In a simple pot, I gotta drink some apple cider vinegar after this. Even the same earthen pot you use to drink milk and gather honey of bees. Now the pot is filled with black soil, rich with old leaves and moist with the dew of morning, even that most precious gift of the angel of earth. And I did moisten a handful of wheat, and the angel of water entered into it, and the angel of air did also embrace it, and the angel of sun, and the power of the three angels awakened also the angel of life within the wheat, and sprout and root were born in each grain. And that's how we also have to look at things, like even the interaction of these different elements, right? When you're cooking, you have to, and hopefully we can cook in a much more righteous way in the near future. But when we're cooking, even with fire, this is an interaction that the fire is having, you know, with the food, right? Or the water is having with the food, or the oil, which is something that comes from the fruit. So all this stuff is having an interaction. You have to keep this stuff in mind. You can talk to these elements while you're combining them, right? Fill your food with love. Fill it with love. Like, see, my grandmother, she sings while she's cooking, and she doesn't even know why she does that. That's actually a native custom. But yeah, they sing while they cook. They sing, the Hopi. They sing. The men sing while they're picking corn. The women sing while they're working, like grinding the corn and making it into other things. They sing, and they're singing, to the elements. They're filling it with love. They talk to the trees. They talk to the elements. They fill it with love. They're their friends, right? So you can see it in a similar way. Let me see. Did you watch Sabal's lesson yesterday? The book of Revelation, revisions of 1835 talks about the wand of nature. Legit. Whoa. No, it's on my watch later. I have to check it out. I've just been kind of like not really stressed, but I like to do things one at a time. Like, because I have a court case tomorrow morning. I have a court case tomorrow morning at 9. So I've kind of just like, just only been thinking about that. But I'm gonna get to everyone's videos. I put that on my watch later though, so I'm gonna check it out probably when I finish doing it. I dance while I eat and play music while cooking. Yeah, I mean, this is stuff that we did. Like it's in us, man. It's in us. It's in us to do these things. You know. Let me see. Like didn't didn't someone say Big Judah when he was talking, or was it Big Levi or Big Judah, or was it both? They're talking about how like praying in the shower is what showercraft or that was the joke he said. I don't know, but like yeah, like even bro, like man, I'm sorry, I can't really explain it. I can't articulate it. It's like we should be thankful for all of our interactions, with the elements. Truly. And singing is actually a prayer. Like when you're singing, that's the true foundation of what a prayer is. Like our prayers are actually supposed to be in song mode, but we've kind of lost that stuff. But yeah, you know. And the shower is the only time I can be alone. Yeah, it feels very different in the shower, or just bathing in general. I made a whole video talking about how intimate of a relationship I had with the water when I mixed it with the lemon and I started bathing with it. I was just like, whoa, like this is like so much love, right? It's a beautiful thing, bro. And every time I drink good coffee, I put my thumbs to the most high. I don't know why I'd be so happy. That's a beautiful thing. We're supposed to, thank him for everything, for the little things. That definitely will keep us humble, and he loves humble. He loves the meek. He loves people who appreciate the little things because he'll give them everything. He'll give them everything. Shalom, brethren. Thank you for stopping by, bro. And that was a great live stream that you did earlier. Very humble. Very humble thing. I don't also, bro, like, I don't like to tell people, like, what they need to do because, I just like to respect masculinity. I like to respect men. So I don't tell them, oh, you need to do this. Like, you won't hear me say that. But I definitely, agreed with your decision. That was a strong thing to do. I'm just gonna ignore them, bro. Like I'm totally done. Like I'm not speaking about it no more on my channel. It was just like, listen, this is a big distraction. People have been telling me that, and I'm just like, you know what? This is a distraction. I'm moving on. We're just going to keep pushing forward. Like I'm not even doing it no more, bro. I'm not. I've given people enough warnings. I think I did enough at this point. So I'm done with that. I love coffee and tea. All praise to the Most High. I'm not a big coffee person, but I do love my tea. Shalom, family. Thank you for stopping by. Now, I appreciated your input, and I'm done once and for all. Same as me, bro. Same as me. I'm not even getting pulled back into that, bro. I'm not even doing it. Anyway, and the brothers looked with reverence at the tender blades of grass in the hands of Matzah. And one asked him, Master, what is the secret of the grass you hold in your hands? Why is it different from that grass that covers the hills and the mountains? And Matzah answered, It is not different, son of light. I'm gonna start calling y'all that. I'm gonna start calling y'all that son of light, woman of light instead of sister or brother. Like, yeah, son of light. I like that. That's cool. We need to keep with the peacemakers around us and champion each other in that. Exactly. We need to champion that. Um, listen, it's not a bad thing to call people out, but it's a better thing to really just ignore them. It's a better thing to do that. But also, there are people that are stuck in that, right? They're stuck. But the best thing to do would probably just to pray for them, right? Instead of even just fighting back. So that's what I'm gonna do now, right? There's not necessarily wrong, but there's a better way to do things. So Matthew 24 going on. It really is. It really is. It really is. I can't wait to do that prophecy breakdown, but it's gonna be a while from now. It's gonna be a while from now because I have other topics that I promised to cover, and I've been putting them off for a while. So you know, I have to cover them first, and then we're gonna get into some prophecy, man. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, and Mata answered, "It is not different, son of light. All grass, all trees, all plants, and every part of the world are all part of the kingdom of the earthly mother. But I have separated in this pot a small portion of your mother's kingdom, that you may touch her with the hands of the Spirit, and that her power may enter into your body." So when we're around these different elements, when we're interacting with them, you know, those angels, they can interact with our souls and fill us up, and it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. I remember I said a prayer to the tree. I said this before, man, but I said a prayer to the tree, man. Man, when I tell you that I felt like my whole spirit was getting cradled and that tree did not want me to go, I felt so loved. It was the most love I've ever felt in my life. I can't even explain it. I can't. I can't. Yo, thanks for all the books. I'm eating them up as we speak. No problem, bro. That's what it's for. See, not all those books are even for me. Like, I literally just buy them, for someone else. Because there's no way in hell I'm going to read all these books. I made my library open to everybody, whether you like or dislike me, you know. For I tell you truly, there is a holy stream of life which gives birth to the earthly mother and all her angels. Invisible is this stream of life to the eyes of the sons of men, for they walk in darkness and see not the angels of the day and of the night that surround them and hover over them. But the sons of light have walked for 7 years with the angels of the day and of the night, and now they are given the secrets of communion with the angels. And what he's referring to, he's talking about the Essene community. You had to go through like a 7 year test to join the Essenes. Excuse me. I love that you give freely. Well, I'm just doing what I think, how I would like someone to treat me. you know, I'm just like, well, I know that people can't afford this stuff, and I can't even afford this stuff, but because I'm not paying rent at this current moment, I was like, I'll just use, I'll use this extra money, to pay for this stuff, right? And I'll get it back. Like, I'm not, listen, I can't even take that credit, to be honest. Daughter of light. Yo, I like that, bro. I like that. I can't take credit for it because I read something that really stuck with me over a year ago, and it was that when you give things, when you give alms to people, you're sort of storing your riches in heaven. Now I forgot what scripture it said that in. It was probably one of these these non canonical like New Testament scrolls, or maybe the Third Testament, I'm not sure. But yeah, it said that when you do that, you're storing riches in heaven. So that's why I really do it. Like, it's not because I'm this great person. Like, it really is a lot more selfish than that. But yeah, that's why I just do it. I do it because I know I would like someone to do it for me. And I know that I'm helping the most high. So that's why I do it. Let me see. We're all meant to bring out different things. 100 to bring light to one whole thing. Yeah, and I can't. Like, I just can't. I can't. My calling is different. I'm pretty, I'm pretty intelligent. I can work on most things if I put my mind to it, but why would I? You know. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Exactly. And that's kind of the message that I was really like, you know, I was really getting. Like, I wasn't reprimanded for doing things the way that I'm doing it, but I've just gotten a constant message from the Messiah. He's telling me, listen, like, I know you can do it this way, but here's a better way. And I'm just like, you know what? If this is the better way, I'm gonna do the better way. I'm gonna do the better way. Yeah, bro, I've been storing my riches for a while now. We all have. We all have. We all have. I give and receive freely, of course. And in that book, Joseph and Aseneth, it says that when you buy and sell, you profane the day, right? That's why it says we're not supposed to buy and sell on the Sabbath, because it doesn't really keep the day as a holy day. And in a righteous community, there is no buying and selling. You just give, you freely receive. It's all about the relationship is all about 100 100. There's no 50-50. There's no, okay, I did this for you, so you do this for me. No, it's I'm going to give my all to you and you give your all to me. And everyone will be happy in the end, right? Like, that's like, I'm not going to take care of a baby and then write down everything that I did for the child and say, all right, well, now you have to owe me all this back. Like, that's not love. That's not love. Relationships are all 100 100. They're not 50-50. So the Book of Angels, the light blue one, gives all our guardian names at time of our birth and speaks the angel names daily. Speaks of the angels names daily for each day that are available to us. I definitely have to check that out. I've covered guardian angels before, and I know like my two guardian angels, right? Well, I have three, but I only know two. But I know two of them, and I just use them to try to understand what my strengths and weaknesses are. But it seems like you have a bit more information there. So hit me up with an email if you want to and tell me more about that. I don't know how to read that, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know how to read that. But Son of Light, yes. Son of Light. May peace be with you, Son of Light. Yes, me too. Me too what? I'm sorry. I missed the context. Blessed are the peacemakers. Yes. Blessed are the peacemakers. Indeed. Especially if you're doing it and like like the brother did before, he chose the stronger way, and he didn't lash out. He could have. There wouldn't be wrong to lash out, but he chose the better way. You know what I mean? If you take a look at H.P. Blavatsky's works, you will see she decoded 5 ingredients for anointing oil and found out one of the ingredients was cannabis grass. Yeah, well, it says that in the scriptures. It says that cannabis. Well, maybe it's cannabis. It might not even be cannabis. It might be just like a plant here in the Americas. Who knows? It might be that ayahuasca plant that they do so much in South America. We got a spider here. Uh, I'm not really afraid of spiders. It's literally crawling on my leg. I will for sure. It's awesome information. Please do, bro. Please do. Please do. My email is digitalscrolls21x21 @gmail.com. Okay. For I tell you truly, there is a holy stream of life which gave birth to the earthly mother and all her angels. Invisible is this stream of life to the eyes of the sons of men, for they walk in darkness and see not the angels of the day and of the night that surround them and hover over them. But the sons of light have walked for 7 years with the angels of the day and of the night, and now they are given the secrets of communion with the angels. And the eyes of your spirit shall be opened, and you will see and hear and touch the stream of life that gave birth to the earthly mother. And you will enter the holy stream of life, and it will carry you with infinite tenderness to everlasting life in the kingdom of your heavenly Father. How shall we do this, Master? Asked some in amazement. excuse me, what secrets must we know to see and hear and touch this holy stream of life? Angel book is amazing. I have to know, man. I have to know. I have to know, man. I'm excited. How shall we do this, master? Some asked in amazement. What secrets must we know to see, hear, and touch this holy stream of life? But Matza did not answer, but he placed his two hands around the glowing blades of grass in the pot, gently, as if it were the forehead of a little child. And he closed his eyes, and around him were waves of light, shimmering in the sun, as the summer heat makes the light to tremble under a cloudless sky. And the brothers knelt and bowed their heads in reverence before the power. He stayed silence with his hands closed, as if he were in prayer. So it does seem like we're supposed to close our hands when we're in prayer. What am I talking about? Hold up. That's what it's talking about. That's so interesting, bro. That's so interesting. Around the blades of grass. No one knew if an hour had passed or a year, for time stood still, and it was as all creation held its breath. And Matza opened his eyes, and the scent of blossoms filled the air as Matza spoke. Here is the secret, sons of light. Here in the humble grass. Here in the meeting place of the earthly mother and the heavenly Father. Here is the stream of life, which gave birth to all creation. I tell you truly, only to the Son of Man it is given to see and hear and touch the stream of life, which flows between the earthly and heavenly realms. Place your hands around the tender grass of the angel of earth, and you will see and hear and touch the power of all the angels. Now, isn't grass the element of joining? I am I getting that wrong? Isn't grass the element of joining? Someone please tell me. Because it's pretty much saying that you can commune with all the angels through the element of grass. What? Whoa, grass is crazy, bro. I haven't read all this, guys. I haven't read all this. That's why I'm like surprised. Nice close hand. Yeah. Yeah. So that there's our there's our proof that that's what, we should do in prayer, you know. Interesting. So again, we can actually commune with all the earth's angels through the grass. It's amazing how we are all talking about grass. We are. Who else is talking about grass? Who else is talking about grass? I didn't even know. But yeah. But let me know if grass is the element of joining. What's in the book Remembrance of Melchizedek? What are you referring to? We have been dreaming about it? What? Oh my god, you're gonna scare me. What's going on? Have you seen the random cracks in the desert that have appeared in Mexico? I haven't. I haven't heard about it. I haven't heard about it. Tell me more. Grass had a meaning, but I forgot what it was. I know it's the cleanliness or the cleanliness of the Most High. What about Jesus and the Holy Spirit? What about them? Who do you think matzah is? I'm just not saying the name Jesus because that's a creation of the Catholic Church. If you guys don't know, matzah, that's who the Hopis call, you know, the Messiah pretty much. That's who the Hopi call him, right? His name means the living waters, and his whole name it means like the intertwinement between like heaven and earth, something like that. Like he actually has a powerful name. But what do you mean? I'm confused. You have to ask a better question than that, bro. Does giant random rock crack? Oh, excuse me. Does giant random cracks forming in the desert in Mexico? Anyone watching this miles long? I have not heard of that, bro. I've not heard of that, man. When you coming to the Southwest, bro? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know because I got a refund for my ticket. I was supposed to visit Yuma, but then I got a refund because I missed my flight. And now my grandparents saying like, we're gonna have like pretty much they're gonna move by this year. So I'm gonna have to move by this year. They just don't know when. But I'm still also debating if I want to go whether I want to go to Arizona or Florida. I don't know. I really really like Florida when I went, bro. I really like Florida. Like Florida was, I loved it. I loved it. I really did. It's my type of thing. But Arizona has a lot of pluses too. So I don't know. I don't know. They just got a bunch of random giant miles long crack forming in the desert, and they're claiming it's from taking water from the ground, but I don't understand how they're saying that. They're just saying that because they're just trying to let people not freak out, right? That's crazy though. That's crazy. But Mexico is like Egypt, right? Because all the pyramids. Um, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Could be. Could just be. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I can't really answer that. Because Southeast Asia has pyramids, but then again, the Nagas said that they came from the Mayans, so I don't know, bro. I can't answer that question. Yes, the uh, yes, about the grass angel. It talks about walking on it, and it fills emptiness, connects us. Okay. Yeah. I really do think it is like it has the feelings of joining. Like it speaks like the language of joining or something like that. I think so. Many Hopis are from right here in Arizona. Yeah, I know. And that's another thing. Like I could easily live as a native with my native ID, citizenship and all that in a place like Arizona. It'd be easier for me. I want to get harassed by the cops as much. It'd be easier to live there. So I don't know, bro. I'm still thinking about it. Preach, brother. Thank you. Women are joiners. Yes, they are, and so is grass. Grass joins. Excuse me. Grass feels joining. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you. Thank you. I guess that's why I've always loved unity, gatherings, community, and matchmaking. Haha, I'm a joiner. Yeah, most women do. Most women don't really like fighting no matter what. Like who's right, who's wrong. It's just like don't fight, right? Don't fight. And as a like I like right and wrong. Like that's kind of how men are at their core. They like right and wrong. So when my mom used to do that, like my sister would hit me, and then I would get mad at her, and I'm trying to hit her back, and my mom's like, "Don't do that," and I'm just like, "What?" But that's how women are. You know, they want you to get along no matter what, and I understand it. I understand it. It's definitely needed. It's needed energy, so I can respect it. Let me see. Isaiah 18, verse 4 and 5. So, for so the Lord said unto me, I will take my rest, and I will consider in my dwelling place like a clear heat upon herbs, and like a cloud of dew in the heat of harvest. For the harvest, when the bud is perfect, and the sour grape is ripening in the flower, he shall both cut off the springs with pruning hooks, and take away and cut down the branches. Whoa. Maybe that's why that land over there is so sandy. Excuse me, over there in the West Coast. Maybe that's why it's so sandy now. That's why it's a desert. Florida is nice. I'm originally from Cali, so I know the coast life, but Arizona is very naturally beautiful and spiritual. Oh man, I know. I know. Oh man. It's a hard decision, man. Also, the Euphrates River is experiencing record lows. Are you guys familiar with the prophecy, which is the Mississippi? Look it up, the record lows. And then, isn't that where the X from the eclipse is at? Well, the Bible doesn't say the Euphrates. The Bible said the river of Egypt, that he would dry it into seven streams or something of the sort in Isaiah, right? It didn't say the Euphrates. It said said the river of Egypt. So maybe that's Egypt. I don't know. Maybe. What's the difference between Elohim and Yahweh? Um, I think they're kind of the same because I've heard a brother say that the name Yahweh, it means like everything that has to do with the Most High, including like the Father, Son, and Mother. So, and Elohim, it just means multiple entities, right? So, might mean the same thing, might mean the same thing, but other books say other things, right? Like people who study like the Torah code, you know, Elohim has a whole different connotation to it. So I don't know, bro. There's a bunch of different accounts to it. I'm not really sure. I can't really tell you. Utah, bro, talk about Jesus. Well, I'm talking about the Messiah. I'm not talking about Jesus. Jesus was made at Antioch, bro. So I have no reason to talk about Jesus. I'll talk about matzah, the living waters, matzah the lamb. I'll talk about Quetzalcoatl, but no, I'm not talking about Jesus, bro. The Messiah speaking. I'm reading his words, but I'm not talking about the earth pig because that's what Jesus means. Mexico has more pyramids than any place in the world. Yeah, I know. But the Book of Mormon also said that, when the Nephites went to their land, uh, they carried a lot of stuff they got from quote unquote Egypt. But that stuff's really confusing, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It really is. Hebrews 6 and 7. For the earth which drinketh in the rain that cometh off upon it, and bringeth forth herbs, meat for them, by whom it is dressed, receiveth blessings from God. Hmm. Trust me, if I was your age and single, I would pick Florida. Well, I mean, I don't really be out like that. I like humidity. I'm weird. I like humidity, but I also like the desert because when I went to New Mexico, I really loved it. Like I absolutely loved it. I loved it. It was amazing. So I like both. I really did. Like I didn't go to Arizona, but I did go to New Mexico, and I liked even Albuquerque. I liked it. You know, it felt like home, right? But Florida is the closest environment that I will get to South America. So being living here in the U.S. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. Uh, Genesis 1:29. You probably have to post it because I can't go to it right now. Well, of course, the land of Judah is really based around Utah. Well, I think Utah is like Jutah, Juttah. It's a Levitical city, and the tribe of Judah, was there with the tribe of Levi. But I don't think that's Jerusalem. Like I already, if you watch my channel, I already tell you that you know Cusco is Jerusalem. Um, they did fine in the Grand Canyon. Who's there? Come down to these Alabama backwoods, bro. Yo, chill, bro. I don't even have a car. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. I don't have a car. I don't know how to drive. I'm a New Yorker, bro. And the tribe hasn't made like a way for me to learn how to drive yet. So I'm kind of waiting for them to do that. Oh, well, that dude's like talk about Jesus. Yo, don't make fun of him, bro. I guess I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yes, that's why I moved here. But yes, Florida's the land of the Mayans. Hence why the city is called Miami. Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy for real. For real? That's crazy. I know Florida is different from a lot of the other land in North America because Florida actually wasn't a part of North America. It actually broke off from South America, right? In the Caribbean. So, that land is a lot more similar to that land. And I think that's more closer to my ancestral land. So I think that's why I really like that land. But like when I went to New Mexico, bro, the closer I got to the west, I was just like, what is this place? Like this place is amazing. Like I felt really good. The sun was so nice. I can't really explain it now. In Arizona, that sun won't be as nice, but I love the sunlight. It makes my skin look good. It makes me feel like empowered. It's a great thing, man. So I don't know, bro. It's still a hard choice for me. It really is. Shalom to the family. May peace be with you, son or daughter in life. Prayer request for me and my wife. Finances are rough right now. Out doing DoorDash, trying to make something work for expenses. I need in 2 days, or I don't know. Of course, I'll definitely, hit up my email. Hit up my email. Hit up my email. I'll definitely pray for you. But I don't know how this works, bro. Like, I'm putting you on the spot. Like, I don't even know how. Like, do we just like, do I look at your screen name and ask the Most High to do it for you? I don't know. But or are you asking for us to do it later, like during prayer? It will get done though. It will get done. I'll screenshot this and I'll remember to do it. So Elohim, they say, is the powerful ones. No, yeah, well they mean powers, right? But again, I don't like it's L, right? L is nah. I don't deal with that L stuff, bro. So that's the only thing. You got to pray and ask God. Well, it's not. It's a good thing that we pray for each other because when we do things out of compassion, like I'm still thinking about what he or she said. Wait, was me and my wife. What the brother said. Um, he said he's doing DoorDash. Like that's rough, bro. That's rough. You know what? If I could offer you something, I would. So if you need a little something, hit me up. I don't have much, but I can give you what I have. If you need something, bro, just hit up my email. But I'll also pray for you as well. Have you guys noticed all the strange weather that we've been having? Like God's punishing people. Wait, let's stop right there, bro. Let's stop right there because I have to explain to you how this works. It's not really the Most High that's doing it. The Most High is grieved by all of the wickedness that's going on the land, right? He's being all the wickedness that's happening with the people on the earth, right? He's grieved by it. He's saddened by it. He's made these creations and they're not behaving. The earth, uh, the elements they react to his grief and they start to get people off of the land, right? So that's what it really is. It's not the Most High doing it. It really is the earth. They're rebelling. They're rebelling because men, the wicked, they're making the Most High, disappointed, sad, right? That's what's happening. So let's not put that on the Father because the Father doesn't really do the punishing, bro. It's really the angels that do it, his creations. They're the ones who do it. Um, and they do it in response to the grief that the Father's feeling. God's punishing people. We already went over that. Look where the fires are burning. Look at the tornadoes are touching all upscale neighborhoods. Wow, I see. I don't even know about that, but it said, oh man, I might have to, because we're reading about this, but I mean, we could talk about whatever you guys want to. Let me get that in Brother of Jared real quick. I'm gonna find it because it pretty much said that what the book calls the Bariel, the angel of fire, she would start burning everything. So I'm gonna get that for you. Gentile neighborhoods. I'm sure, bro. I'm sure. That does not surprise me at all. Hey, uh, he said that he would sweep them off the land. It doesn't surprise me. Let me find it real quick. Okay, let's get it right here. What's your email, bro? Digital Scrolls 12x12. That is DIGITALSCROLLS. Digital Scrolls 12x12 or 12, the letter X 12 at gmail.com. But check this out. Let me pull it up. It says here, and in those days the Irkadeshua knew those who were their own, and they watched and guarded over them. And the war became exceeding great, and the Irkadeshi obeyed Messiah to perform his 7 great declarations. And it came to pass in the midst of the 4th great declaration, Debariel, which is the angel of fire, rose up in all her might in behalf of Messiah. And the kingdom of Semihaza began to be burned with fire. And fire increased, and men were scorched with fervent heat. So this is actually supposed to happen right before the arm of the Lord or the 7th seal is opened. So none of this surprised me. This is all prophesied. This is all prophesied. So yeah, let me see. Let me go back to the Essene Gospel of Peace. Where are we, man? Just finding where I was before. Okay, let's read some comments. TV, the ETA. Shalom, bro. Shalom. Yes, they have 3 cities in Florida that have the Mayan name. But yes, all the south on down was Mayan territory. Yeah, it was. And I think that's probably where the so-called Lamanites are today. Because the Mayans were also in this East Coast. They call them, what do they call them, bro? The Hopewell Mound Builders or something? Why did they have a spot on Google Earth named Jerusalem, Utah? I mean, they got a bunch of Jerusalems everywhere, bro. They got a Jerusalem in South Africa, too. That doesn't mean that it's the literal Jerusalem, though. You have to match it with the scriptures and, other things. I can drive. I'm in Jersey. But where would you drive to? You're not gonna what? You're not gonna drive. You're not gonna be my chauffeur. I can't afford you, bro. I can't afford that. Donald and Asha. I think okay. Well, guys, Donald and Asha, they're struggling financially, and the brother and sister, they need our help. So when you guys can, I ask that you pray for them out of compassion for them. They're asking in good faith, and they will receive. They just have to believe that they'll receive it, but they will get the help that they deserve. Right? When we stand together and do things, man, that makes our prayers stronger. Right? It does. And when I went over that video with the wands, right? And 2 and 3 be gathered in my name. And when the Messiah did his healing, what did he do? He said, your daughter has been healed, but she wouldn't have gotten healed if the dude didn't have faith, right? So we both have to have faith. We have to have faith that it will happen. He has to have faith that he will be redeemed or saved or helped out with his finances. It will happen. I also posted something in the community tab where I spoke about I have to go soon. It's like 10. I have to get up early. Oh, it's about to be 10, like 15 minutes. But I post something in the community tab about like a woman's speech and how we say that we want to do something. Well, we'll pray for something. We'll say, oh, yeah, like this is what I want. Right. But then we stop doing it because, Satan, he gets in our heart and try to fills our heart with doubt. Right. So then we kind of back up from our prayer. We kind of back up from it and say, okay, well, it's probably not going to happen. When we do that, we nullify it, bro. No, we have to be all in, all faith, all in. So if you're going to ask the Most High to help this brother and his wife, you have to believe that he's going to get help. You have to believe it. And he has to believe that he's going to get help. They both do. And they will get much more help than they even asked for. So it will happen. It will happen. Bro, check it out. Check what out? Check what out? Hey, check this out. Everywhere there's a storm, fire, or earthquake happening is where they genocide at the indigenous Hebrew people. Look it up. Australia, Israel, Taiwan, Japan. Wow. That whoa. Bro, I haven't been covering this stuff, but it does make sense. And I have touched on all those places before, haven't I, on this channel? Well, not so much Australia. I haven't touched on the Israelite collections there like that. Is this you? Fire Pandilan. uh Fire Pandilan. Yep. Appreciate all you do, brother. All praise to the most high power. Thank you for stopping by, sister. Or excuse me, I'm sorry. Daughter of light. May peace be with you. Like in Philly. Hold up. My Tibetan bulls went off. Also brought one of these Tibetan bulls, but I got it out of quartz. I can't wait to get it, man. Let me see. Like in Philly apartments today, 13 people, including 7 children, burnt to death. Wow, bro. Wow. But you know what? Listen. I could feel bad if men are doing it, but I can't really feel bad if the watchers are doing it. Because I know that's righteous. I know that's righteous. So I'm not even gonna complain or say nothing. If that's how it's gonna happen, then that's righteous. That's righteous judgment. It is what it is. I'm not getting in Remaya's way, in quote unquote Debario's way. I'm not gonna do that. But I hope that they have repented. They're with the Most High, so may peace be with them. I'll be praying for them for sure. Thank you, sister. Thank you. I appreciate that because I'm still thinking about that. Shalom, my beloved family. Thank you for stopping by. May peace be with you, daughter of the light. I should say sister of the light because if I say daughter and son of the light, I feel like I'm like talking like I'm up here. Like, so my bad. Sister of the light. Yeah, bro, I can show you how to drive. I'm in Jersey. I do Uber. Oh, that would be dope, bro. It really would. That would be dope. I would love that. I would love that, bro. If you could. Salam, bro. Thank you for stopping by, brother. May peace be with you. Y'all feel like astrology is the plan of your life from the Most High, or is it just a condition you're born in? Astrology is the plan of your life. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. It is. It is. Our people did stuff like that, like the spirit animals and stuff like that. Like we already knew, like the type of personality a child had. We knew it all, man, and we put them in the correct place to succeed, right? Let me give you an example, not to like talk about myself OD, but so like my life path number, I'm a 3, right? I like to, my greatest strengths is, communication, originality, creativity, but my weaknesses are discipline, right? Discipline, staying focused, right? Um, and not getting overly emotional when I don't get my way. So if I was in a righteous community, they would know this already and they would help me with that, right? My guardian angels, like I think that's what you're talking about. They actually are supposed to show me how to be very, very pure, right? Very pure. Um, Understand what right and wrong is to a T, like understand it like very well. So if we're in a righteous community, we would raise our children in the way of, you know, being able to sharpen their strengths, right? So if that's what you're talking about, yes, I definitely agree with that. It's an empty farmland. Mount Nebo is there. Where? In Jersey? Mount Nebo is there in Jersey? Really? I seen a there's a mount there's also a Mount Nebo in Arkansas, bro. Did you know that? Yeah, India, New Zealand, Australia, those two, South China, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Dude, I do it for free. People are boring. I'm surrounded by Israelites who don't care. And Gentiles, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Even though, like, listen, man, I'm in the hood, bro, but I be wearing stuff like this, right? And and everyone be like, yo, this brother always coming down the street fly. Like, they be showing me mad love. It's so cool. It's so cool. Gotcha. All praise to the Most High, Yah. Thank you, sister. I'm going to share this link about this lady Israelite reading cards. You should check it out. You mean like tarot cards and stuff? Yeah. You know, our people have that knowledge too. I call my go, your go. He said, do not be fooled or mesmerized by the stars. Who? Who? It also says that the tribe of Issachar would have knowledge of the stars, bro. You remember that? Our people have this stuff, bro. This is not something that came from the heathen, you know. Brothers and sisters, God brothers and God sisters. Well, you mean brothers and sisters of the light. Utah Mount Nebo is in Utah, so Jericho and all other biblical lands. I have to really look into that, bro. I have to look into it. Cause there's like three Mount Nebos, bro. There's one in Arkansas, there's one in Utah. Like, which one is it? Where's the Jordan? What is the Jordan? like like what is it? That small little itty bitty Jordan River they got in Utah, that can't be the Jordan. Like that don't make sense. Yes, astrology is a part of us and all the most high creation. It has a lot to do with our person, our daily life, the angels, etc. Yeah, it really does, man. It really, really does. Enoch was the master of so-called astrology or so-called, Metatron. He had all this knowledge, bro. Like, I'm not about to be scared of some knowledge, bro. Especially when I see that is very, very true. When I looked up a lot of my like natal charts information, like the stuff's really true, bro. You got Ephraim, Median, Nephi, and all these other biblical cities mentioned. Uh, Moab, you have the Great Salt Lake, which is the Salt Sea. Um, I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. We'll see, bro. We'll see. I heard New Jersey was New Jerusalem. I don't know where New Jerusalem is. I don't know. I don't know where it is. Where you hear that from, though? Means we can use it at tools and resources. Don't idolize it. Hell no. What? Like, I'm not into idols, bro. Like, I had someone on my channel, bro. Like, my nigga, they said praise Odin. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Praise Odin. Like, what are you talking about? That's crazy, bro. Like, I just like, whoa, like, you bugging, bro. Praise Odin. No, no. You got Nephi, the Plains, and Moab, Mount Nebo, Pisgah, all these places in Utah. It has to be Utah that will make Washington State Lebanon because the oldest cedars and tallest cedars are in the world are. Well, I agree with that. I agree that from Washington State, Oregon down to Northern California is Lebanon. I agree with that. Thank you for being transparent, bro. I've seen major growth from when I first found you. 1.5 back. I love the honesty and humility. Got to wake up at 4 a.m., but this was great before bed. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. And this is how it should be, bro. I already know, man. I already know. You know, it's a growth process, bro. Everyone has to grow up in some sort of way. You know, Israel's story is written in the stars. Nima Laverne did a video on it. Of course, everything really is in the stars. That's why I'm even thinking that the Messiah died 800 years ago, because that's when that star of so-called Bethlehem was around. It was around 800 years ago. I can't find one 2,000 years ago, but there was one 800 years ago. So that's why I'm just like, am I gonna believe man, or am I gonna believe what's in the sky? You can't change that. You know. Did Jordan wasn't Lebanon, Washington State? No, I agree with that. I agree with that. But where's the Jordan? Is it the Colorado River, or is that itty bitty little river that they call the Jordan River? Just because they call it that doesn't mean that it is. You know, because the Mormons also went there. You know, so like I'm not. He's right. The old empires were in the USA, and the neo empires are in the Middle East. The neo empires, I think, is actually the other way around, bro. I actually think it's the other way around, because a lot of these people, they were like, how should I say it, bro? Like Nimrod was in Africa and the Middle East, and a lot of these different people, like, are so. For example, the Neo Babylonians are the ones that conquered Jerusalem, right? So the Neo Babylonians have to be over here, right? They found, what is that place in L.A. Not L.A. San Diego, the Citadel, the Assyrian Palace. That's the Neo Assyrians. So I think the Neo Assyrians are over here. All the Neo people. Praise Odin. Yeah, the dude is like, I worship Odin. All praises to Odin. I'm like, people really do this? Like, who praises Odin, bro? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what? That was weird. Someone said praise Ra. Like, they were just, and they tried, man. Oh man, y'all bugging, bro. Y'all tripping. Reason I ask, because there's something called a Saturn return, which is supposed to free up a lot of struggle, but it doesn't happen until you're like 30 or so. So I feel like, is the Most High not hearing my prayers with something until 30? Hell no, bro. That's not it. You just gotta believe, bro. You gotta believe. Or this is a test. This is a test of faith. It's a test of faith, bro. Listen, bro. Our life, I have to get out of here, but our life is like a projection, right? It truly is like a projection. It's not really real. You have to view yourself like you're in the heavens with the Most High, viewing yourself on earth. You know, you can't like you can't get sucked into the pressures of life. And I know it's easier said than done. It is. I'm not talking like a hypocrite. Like, I've never got sucked in the pressures of life and said, "Well, damn, how am I going to pay for this? What am I going to do here?" Right? I've been worried out my mind at certain things, bro. But at every time I was like, you know what, bro? The only thing that's gonna get me out of this is him. So what's the point of me stressing out about this? I just have to ask him and hope for the best. Right? I gotta I gotta just jump off that ledge and know that he'll catch me. That's the only thing I could do, bro. You know what I mean? Did you get your passport back? That's what I'm going to court tomorrow morning for. That's why I gotta get out of here in like 2 minutes, because I have to get up early to go to court. I'm gonna have to, go to the judge and tell him, that these cops were on some whack stuff, man. You got Bethlehem. Okay, we could talk about that later, bro. I have to leave soon. So let me get to some comments. Bro, those rivers are small because of the dams. The Mississippi, aka Ohio River, was much larger. Well, yeah, I'm sure it was. A lot of things were much larger. What about the Western Interior Seaway? No one talks about that. You know, Pangea. You really think those Mormons built that temple and all those temples? No, 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 no. I'm not saying that at all. I didn't say they built anything. I said they named things, right? I didn't say they built anything. I did not say they built anything. They didn't build anything. That's all. Most of this stuff is stuff that we built, and it was not really for us. It's stuff that the Greeks and stuff made us build. So for them. So yeah, I have to get out of here, guys. I have to go. I have to go to bed. So I have to, get up early to go to court. And pray for me, guys. But don't forget that brother and his wife, bro. Pray for that brother and his wife. You know, because financial situations they're tough, bro. They're tough, especially when you're a man. That stuff will definitely eat away at you. I know how it feels, bro. I know how it feels. So we'll definitely pray for that. May peace be with you, little brother. Peace, love, and light. Blessings to the nation. All praise to the Most High Power. Thank you, sister. May peace be with you, sister of the light, and the rest of you guys. So I'm gonna get out of here. I was supposed to read the rest of this, but I guess we could save this for Saturday. Thank you, sister. Been praying for me. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Shalom.